You had to let the cat out of the bag, didn't you? Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.
What's going on, gangsters? Movie John here, and yes, I am a YouTuber. Somebody let the cat out of the bag today, and that was a guy that I used to work with. His name's Jordan. Yep, used to work with him at the camera's place where I worked at, and then he switched jobs and got a job where I currently work at now, and that was probably about a month before I actually got a job there, maybe close to 2 months, and he knew I was a YouTuber. Never really said nothing to nobody because he don't really hang out with the gangsters I work with. But anyway, sometimes they take some of us and they split us up and they, you know, help out other people in different parts of the where we work at and stuff. And so they got Dylan. There's another guy I work with. He knows what I'm talking about. How you doing, Dylan? Yeah, I got your name on the video, didn't I? But so he went with Jordan on his truck and drove with him one day, and when they was leaving, I was noticing, I was thinking, you know, that mother flipper probably talk about some shit, and then all of a sudden it'll slip his mind and he'll say something about me doing YouTube videos. So they went their way and me and my crew went my way, and at the end of the day I got Jordan's number and I got Dylan's number, and nobody ever texted me and said, hey man, you do YouTube videos and stuff. So I figured, well, I guess he didn't say nothing until this morning. I got to work, got to the job site where we were going out of town, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, another guy we call E said, did y'all know old Movie John here has a YouTube? I was like, good Lord. Why didn't you let us know that you got a YouTube, man? Probably the same reason why Jordan didn't know for probably a month or two after I started working with him. I don't really let everybody know exactly all I do on my time off, you know. He knew I had a tag on my plate that says Movie John, and I just said, you know, it's just what people call me because I get into movies and stuff. Never did throw out the YouTube stuff there. But the same way I did when I was with Jordan at the other place where I delivered furniture. And then all of a sudden, once he found out I did YouTube videos, and I was, good Lord, every time we came across people and stuff, he'd be like, oh, he does YouTube and stuff. Yeah, look him up, Movie John, and all that stuff with other people that I really didn't care about letting them know. There was other people there that worked there that was older than us and stuff, and I just didn't want everybody knowing that crazy stuff about me. So anyway, they got their laughs and stuff today, and yes, I do YouTube videos. And then one of the other guys, his name's Dakota. Yeah, talking about you. We call him Big Dog. He's a big old boy. He's like 6'5", got a big old man bun on his head and all that good stuff. But he was in the back seat. Next thing you know, he was like, oh my God, you do live streams too? And he's like, oh God, 9 hours ago. I was like, yes, I do live streams on Tuesday nights around 8 o'clock. Me and old Rousey do and stuff. So yeah, then the next thing I know, he's into the videos. He's like, you got a movie room and all this crazy stuff. So, you know, over the years, it's been a hobby of mine just to get on YouTube. And one of the other guys, he said, man, you should do some monetize, get that stuff, make you some money and stuff. And how many subscribers you have? And I said, yeah, I got like 1,200 and something. And they was, well, hey, you know, it'd help you out and get more people and stuff. And I said, it's mainly about movies and stuff and collecting collectibles and stuff related to movies and wrestling and all that good stuff, you know. It's just me. I'm a man nerd. I call it, I'm a nerd, but I know how to be a man when I need to be a man sometimes, and I'm talking about with the woman and stuff. You know what I mean, gangster? You can ask Rousey on that one. But anyway, we don't want to go into all that dirtiness and stuff. And then one of the other guys, his name's Sean. I don't know if he'd be watching this video or not. He just kind of watched a little bit of the video, and then I think he went to sleep. I don't think he really gave a shit about it or not. But the other two seemed to like it, and he was like, oh yeah, Dylan texted me last night and told me that he's like, hey man, did you know John did YouTube videos and stuff? And he was like, no. And he's like, well, that explains it. You got Movie John on your tag. I thought just people called you that, but now find out you've been doing this shit for 10 years. So yes, my name's Movie John, and I do YouTube videos. That's basically it. I've been doing them for 10 years, man. And you know, that sometimes I just wait a little while when I meet new people and new, you know, my jobs and stuff. My other guys I worked with knew about it eventually, and they didn't really seem to care. They watched a video here or there and it kind of faded out. But Jordan, on the other hand, he watched them and subscribed, and he was on the live streams commenting stuff and talking, but you don't hardly ever do that anymore since we switched jobs now at this place. But yeah, he let the cat out of the bag. I was like, good Lord, you couldn't wait a little bit longer. But I had a feeling something was going to happen when old Dylan took off with him that day and rode, you know, did his driving and stuff that he does, and all the goodness that he does with his work and all that good stuff. But he's injured and needed help, and he had to pick Dylan. Couldn't pick me, and I could have rode around with him for 2 or 3 days. I had to go and work up on a freaking mountain about an hour down the road here, putting in damn pipe the last 2 days and getting muddy and wet and rained on. But we did get off early today after we finished the job, because we was just so nasty and it was pouring down rain. Old boss man let us off. But that's besides the points. But yeah, Dylan E, no big dog with me. That's our crew there. Works down, and mostly what we do is recycle stuff, working recycle, but we do demo and a bunch of other stuff. One thing I didn't really want to let out is I've kind of talked about the job situation and stuff. I'm 1 or 2 videos. I didn't say nothing negative or anything, but the guys I work for is kind of private about things and stuff, and I didn't really want to like put their name out there or whatever. And you know, I didn't never say their name or even the company I work for. But I just didn't want stuff like that getting back to them, you know what I mean? So I didn't really say nothing to you gangsters about it. So sorry, but now you found out. Old Jordan told you, you know, well, he told Dylan, and then Dylan had to tell E, and then he had to blurt it out this morning. It was kind of funny. So, and he said, hey man, I never knew anybody that did YouTube videos and stuff, and hopefully maybe one day you can go viral and make some money. I said, man, I've been doing this for 10 years, ain't made 1 cent. So it's just mainly a hobby of mine. Goes along with collecting and stuff that I do. You can see posters in the background, wrestling figures up there, movies, masks. You know, I got a little bit of everything in this movie room, and I've been doing this stuff for a few years now. So that's just me. These other guys, they ride four-wheelers, and they work on cars or trucks, and they do this and that, and I haven't learned a lot about stuff like that. I've just liked this kind of stuff my whole life. So that's just basically something that I've never just came out and talked to you about or whatever. So, but there ain't a whole lot to talk about than other things, because I just don't get into that kind of stuff. I don't get into hunting. I don't get into fishing. Basically, it's what I do. I collect, do videos, watch movies, and go flea markets, crazy stuff like that a lot, and just find other stuff to buy and put in this damn room. And then one day when I decide to move, I'm gonna have a lot of shit to move. But that's it. The cat is out of the bag. The YouTube cat is out of the bag, basically. And to Dylan E and old big dog, yep, this is me. You're talking and you're working with a famous guy. No, I'm not really. I'm not that famous. I just got about 1,200 subscribers. I only get about an average of 100 views a video. Sometimes not even that much. But some people out there like these videos. And if you want to sub, guys, go ahead and sub. You'll see some crazy stuff like this video and other things. Why I got a tank top on with a damn beanie, I don't know. I just figured it'd be a little funny. So that's it for this video. Till next time.